You're listening to the John and Heidi Show, now featuring the wit and wisdom of Dan Farris.
Okay, dudes, let's walk this sucker.
On Sunny 93.3.
It's the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxFallsJobFair.com this Saturday. Holy cow.
Holy moly, Rocky.
Be here before you know it. Dan, how you doing, man?
Doing all right, John.
All right.
Heidi, did you do something with your hair?
I did. Do you love it?
Look at you.
Yeah.
Smells good, too. Smell it, Dan. Go over and smell it.
Oh, now. One Mr. Biden's enough.
Well, she's my wife. I can
Just
smell her
saying.
pretty smelling hair.
Yeah, but don't ask me to do it.
That's great.
Anybody else feeling just weird right off?
It's a little weird. It's starting off weird.
You should probably stay over there.
Holy moly.
So what do we got there, Dan?
Oh, things to celebrate. Are you kidding me? They're just piling up everywhere. Dave Chappelle has a birthday today. Dave is 48.
I like him.
48.
Oh, wow.
Still a youngster. Anybody up for celebrating with Rupert Grint?
I don't know who that is.
Rupert Grint, Harry Potter's best buddy in all those films.
Oh.
Plays the character of Ron Weasley.
Okay.
Actually, they should have just stuck with his real name.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Rupert
kind
Grint.
of fits right in on that series.
He is, 33.
Okay.
Let's see, who else? Steve Gutenberg. Who doesn't love Steve Gutenberg?
I love Steve Gutenberg.
I just saved a movie that I'm going to watch that he's in.
He's in all 127 Police Academy.
Yeah.
movies.
I love him.
He's,
Mahoney.
63 today.
Way to go.
And I know you know who this is, but I'm going to throw it out there. John for $1 million. Hal Smith, born this day. Come on, Hal Smith.
He's a football player.
Hal Smith, no.
Baseball player.
No, John.
Figure skater.
I would never ask you a sports-oriented
Oh, that's why I thought you were offering so much.
World famous as Otis Campbell on the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, Otis.
The town booze hound.
And he didn't even drink. Did you know that
No, in
this
real
guy?
life,
Yeah,
no.
in real
He
life he
was
was a teetotaler.
Funny.
He really was something else.
Yeah.
It was 1853, the very first potato chips
Yum.
were prepared.
Saratoga chips.
Got whipped up at Moon's Lake House, yes, in Sarasota Springs, New York, by chef, and what an ironic name. Potato chips, right?
Right.
His name is George Crumb. Boy. 1891.
We crack us up.
We do. Thomas Edison patents the motion picture camera.
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
No kidding. And in 1936, President Franklin D. Roosevelt gives the FBI, think about this, President of the United States, 1936, green lights the FBI the authority to pursue fascists and communists.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Now we elect them to public office.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh my, how things have changed.
Yes.
Well, there
The
you
tables
go.
have turned.
Remember that time the guy who invented potato chips, his last name was Crumb?
I do remember that.
Remember that? Okay.
That was crazy.
Great. I hope everybody write that down.
Good times.
Well, I know, you know, we all know. We just bounce right ahead.
We're going to do that. It is the John and Heidi Show bonus hour with Dan Farris, brought to you by SiouxFallsJobFair.com. Join us this Saturday.
I'm Nick from PureCannaCompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannaCompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PURECANA, PureCannaCompany.com.
And now stuff Dan finds interesting. Yeah.
It is time for Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. And Dan, what do you find interesting on this fine Tuesday?
We have talked a couple times about all the shenanigans going on. People have started flying again. All the world has been problems. Everything
Duct taping them to chairs.
Yeah, people getting arrested and people getting booted and people getting fined and your service people getting roughed up and just craziness.
Right.
People buying booze in the airport and drinking it on the plane.
And the general consensus has been just that. A lot of it is
Boozed up people.
Yeah.
drug and alcohol related.
Yeah.
So, okay, what's your take on this? And we're talking primarily about American Airlines. They simply stopped serving.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
They were going to bring back alcohol service like now this week, but they've decided not to yet. But here's the other part of this. American Airlines still not convinced that people will behave.
Yeah.
So they're putting it off actually until early next year.
Okay.
Except in first class.
Mm.
So in other words, the people flying coach, the filthy, unshaven
The
poor
peons.
folk can't handle their liquor, but
People like me.
people in first class will be served. I
have a
don't
problem
like
with that.
that.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not going to serve it, don't serve it, period. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I have a problem with that.
Well, it's kind of like, the well-to-do debutante, right?
Yeah, that's not okay.
She can't be a booze hag. She's drinking a $40 bottle of wine.
Right. Yeah, that's not cool. I have a problem with that too.
She's throwing up on very expensive imported flooring.
Unless, of course, I'm in first class, which I
Yeah.
never
Yeah,
really
I
find myself
think
in first
I think
class.
That's a big mistake on
I
that
think
part.
so too.
It's kind of
yeah.
another class warfare deal. What am I seeing here?
Yeah.
Picking up a whiff
Yeah,
of this
not
stinks on
good.
ice. All right.
Not good. That's not going to end well for
We
them.
had some friends who flew here to see us, and they flew first class, and we were talking about
Nothing wrong with first class.
I don't know. It's fantastic.
But we were just saying we've never really done. We did it one time, long
Yeah.
time ago, back when Heidi was a travel agent and she got a free upgrade because, well, she was a travel agent. Nowadays we don't fly. We fly fifth class now.
No, it's fantastic, but I don't feel like, and obviously they're treated differently because it is first class, so you get perks up there.
Sure.
But the perk of first class is they get their booze for free. In the back, you have to pay for it.
Oh, yeah.
If they're not even going to let the people pay for it in the back, I don't think it should be available in the front either. I agree with you, Dan. I think that's a mistake. I think that's going to backfire.
Well, I'll be writing a well-worded letter to the manager of American Airlines.
The manager of American
I'd like
Airlines.
to speak to the manager.
Thank you, Karen. I mean, Dan.
I found that interesting. I kind of went, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting.
So there you go.
And that is exactly why we call this break Stuff Dan Finds Interesting. Hi, I'm John, and I'm here to show small businesses that radio is a great investment. So what do you have here?
This is a Chinese Ming vase.
Wow, that looks expensive and a bit fragile.
Yes, it's valued at... Oh my God, what are you doing?
Hey, that was fragile.
Why did you do that?
To show everyone that radio advertising is a much better investment than some old pottery. I sure hope you had insurance on that thing. Let BetterResultsAdvertising.com bring your message to life right here on the radio. Here's the legal lady.
No priceless heirlooms were destroyed. It was all in your mind. Thanks to BetterResultsAdvertising.com.
Time now for your morning coffee break, brought to you by Kaladi's Bistro on the corner of 26th and Minnesota Avenue in Sioux Falls. Mr. Dan Farris back over here with some really important stuff. You look a little bit serious over there.
Yeah, it's a doubleheader today.
Oh, really?
It's a big piece of news. Yes, I just received this in the mail. Maybe you guys did too.
What's that?
Has to do with the ash tree thing.
I have not
We
received
got rid
anything.
of our ash trees.
Okay, and it's very official. I understand that, but here's a follow-up
Okay.
to that from the city of Sioux
I
Falls.
did not get
See,
them
that's
yet.
official letterhead right there.
It is.
Oh,
I see that.
boy.
A new logo they spent some dough
Logo
on.
and everything. And they know me well because it starts, Dear Owner.
Oh, that's personal.
Emerald Ash Borer discovered Sioux Falls 2018, blah, blah, blah. Since then, city's been removing trees, blah, blah, blah. But long and short of it is, this letter is to inform you, that would be me, that you may, the word may is underlined, be eligible for a $50 voucher
Ooh.
that can be used toward replanting a new tree on the public right-of-way. Means by that is that little patch of land there that you own and pay
boulevard.
for, but
Sure.
the city does whatever they want to it. Now, if you choose to do this, there's 3 different ways to do it. You can create an account. Wow. This option requires that you set up a user account where you can apply for and track your planting permit status. You can complete a web application. This option does not require you to set up a user account.
Do you need a permit to plant a tree?
Yes, or you can complete a paper application from your local nursery, mail it to the Street Tree Planting Program, Parks and Rec, blah, blah, blah. Or you can stop right into the city center on North Dakota Avenue. Once your application is received, forestry staff from Parks and Rec will inspect the planting site, determine if a permit can be issued, and then you may get a $50 voucher, in which case they will tell you what kind of tree you can plant. So,
Wow. Can I get another emerald tree? An emerald ash?
Wow.
Boro tree?
They took my tree. I came home one day, it was just gone.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, which is fine. But to me, you took the tree.
Yeah.
City Hall is sitting on, no kidding, last time I checked, windfall of about $65 million just sitting there doing nothing. Hey, just replant the trees.
So I suppose the reason you need the permit is because it's on the right of way,
So just for that part?
just for that strip. Yeah, you don't in your regular yard, but in that area
we don't know
you
that
do.
for sure.
Well, last year I think it was Del Rapids. They're just giving you $100.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, twice the money again and do what you wanted. Yeah.
I think I might relocate to Del Rapids.
And this shocks me because I am a big fan. This is it. This week when you get the shopping news,
Yeah, it's the last one.
that's it. It's done. Kay Lesnar has pulled the plug.
You know what I read this weekend? He is related to Brock Lesnar, the fighter.
So am I.
Are you really?
No, John. Not even close.
But Kay Lesnar is related to Brock Lesnar.
They
He's
look
like,
a
yeah,
lot alike.
my grandfather and his grandfather were dads or uncles or cousins. I don't know. I didn't read it too closely, but they are related, which I thought was fun.
This thing has been hitting doorsteps for 80 years.
Yeah.
And Kay actually took it over in the 70s.
Yeah.
And here's the thing. Like anything else, it relies on advertisers, and advertisers are...
2020 was really tough. A lot of people.
Plus, think about lumber prices.
Yeah. It's paper.
Well, what's paper made of?
Right.
Made of wood.
Yeah, and he's finally just come to the conclusion that, you know what, I think that's about it. But I actually like the shopping news.
Yeah.
There's certain things. I always look to see if I'm in the obits.
Oh, it's always a good thing to
Have you
know.
ever been in there?
Get reassured.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's always a good thing to see.
Well, more and more as time goes on, I know a lot more people in it.
Yeah.
Right.
It's like, what? What? And some other features in there I just kind of dig. The Dave Ramsey column.
Yeah.
Things
Good
like
stuff.
that. But so kind of sorry to see that go. And I don't know who's gonna know when the Kingswood rummage sale is now.
That's true.
This is gonna be crazy.
It's going to come out another way, I bet.
Yeah, so good luck to Kay and
Crew.
rest of the crew there moving forward. So turning the page.
Well, thank you so much for all that, Dan.
Sure.
Hey, you had mentioned obituaries. If you really want to read obituaries that are interesting, you can go on the internet and do a Google search for your name, and then you'll be able to read everybody with your name who died. I've read 70 other John Smalls who've died.
That's not depressing at all.
I'm the least exciting John Small on the list. Everybody else with my name does cool stuff, and I'm like, I ain't done nothing.
Yeah, nothing disturbing about you sharing that, John.
Super disturbing.
Okay, that was awesome.
I'm going to go sit in the corner now. All right, thanks for listening to the John and Heidi Show Bonus Hour with Dan Farris. Brought to you by the Sioux Falls Job Fair. It's this Saturday. Come and see us, SiouxFallsJobFair.com.
I kind of feel like I've been talking about BetterCreditCards.com forever now. But we want to mention that BetterCreditCards.com is designed to help you get a better credit card. Why should that matter to you? Because this can save you money every single month. There's no fee to check it out. So when you get a minute, click on the website BetterCreditCards.com and see if we can help you find a better credit card. Do it today. BetterCreditCards.com. That's BetterCreditCards.com.
Time now for a bright spot of news brought to you by Paul's Designer Showroom on Lake Lorraine in Sioux Falls. They can brighten any room with a beautiful light fixture. We're going to brighten your day right now with some positive news. On the line, I have Allison with Embe. How you doing, Allison?
I'm good. How's everyone doing today?
We are fantastic. Now, the thing that's really cool, you guys have got an amazing organization, but you do a bunch of different things. One of those things is a thing called Girls on the Run. Tell us a little bit about that first, and we're going to talk about the needs here in a second.
Great. Yeah. So Girls on the Run is an after-school program for 3rd through 5th grade girls that focuses on building social, emotional, and physical skills. So girls learn about how to build confidence, how to recognize and identify their emotions, how to be a good friend, and how they can use their talents to give back to the community.
And there's an opportunity right now that can be filled by maybe even somebody listening. So, ladies and gentlemen, it might even be you. Let's talk about the need that you guys have.
Yeah, so all of our teams are led by amazing volunteer coaches. They really make our curriculum and our program come to life. So we're looking for adults who are passionate and motivated and inspired to support and mentor girls through their Girls on the Run journey. They do not have to be a runner. The girls, we use the tools of running to teach these life skills that I just talked about.
Yeah.
But you do not have to be a runner to participate.
So if I'm somebody that maybe is not a runner, but I'm interested in helping, I can still help.
Absolutely. Yep. We're just looking for somebody who's motivated to support girls and to mentor them through the program.
So if somebody would like to learn more about Girls on the Run, or if they'd like to maybe reach out and say, hey, I'd like to be a volunteer, what's the first step? How do they do that?
They can do that in a few ways. So they can, give me a call. My number is 605-681-8328, or they can visit our website, which is www.embe, that's embe.org/GOTR. So that's GOTR.
So if somebody is interested in helping out, what kind of a time commitment does that typically entail?
So it's, our girls meet twice a week for an hour and 15 minutes after school. And we ask all of our volunteers to make a commitment to attending one practice or one meeting a week. So it's about an hour and 30 minutes per week.
That's awesome. And you guys have been around quite a while now, haven't you?
Yeah, so we'll be celebrating 100 years very soon. And so we've been kind of in the community for a really long time, inspiring and empowering and supporting women and families. And, Girls on the Run is just one program that helps support girls in our community so they can be successful and confident and resilient and reach their true potential.
And this is something that many people have been through this program, and they certainly understand the value. But even if you haven't been through the program, but you're going, boy, that sounds like something that would be amazing. Whether it's something that you've experienced in the past, or if you're just going, hey, I'd like to be involved, certainly reach out. embe.org, embe.org. Allison, thank you so much for doing what you guys do, and thank you for taking the time to chat.
Thanks for having me and helping, letting me share the program and the work that we're doing at Embe.
Absolutely. Again, Girls on the Run is the name of the program, and you can get all the details at embe.org, embe.org.
Addiction is a problem for many, and addiction can drive away those you love the most. Addiction can also lead to the loss of jobs, relationships, and if you're not careful, addiction can even cost you your life. TimeForRehab.com reminds you that you don't need to let addiction tear your life apart anymore. Get the help you need to defeat addiction and put the pieces back together in your life. Learn more at TimeForRehab.com. We want to help. TimeForRehab.com. That's TimeForRehab.com.
Time now for the newsiest news that we do. It is News with Dan Farris.
Wow, I'll tell you what, it's a real game changer. New York Governor Andrew Cuomo.
Yeah.
That's it. He's done.
Yeah.
It was his final day. That's
Voted
it.
off the island.
Gave a little speech about how it's not fair. Well, whatever. It is what it is. So if you're like me, you're probably wondering, well, gosh, what happens to the poor guy now? I mean, he's only 63 years old.
Right.
What's he going to do? He's out of a job. But here's the skin. He pulled down about $250,000 a year for the governor gig, right? He'll have a $50,000 a year lifetime pension, plus medical. But it's New York, so that doesn't go a whole long ways.
Sure.
But consider this. This last book deal he got, he actually penned a book about what a great job he did with the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah. Nailed it.
Crown Publishing gave him like $4 million.
Insanity.
They sell enough books to cover the nut on that?
Not even close. Sold about a whopping 50,000 copies, half of which his idiot brother Chris bought, I think.
Yeah.
So in the meantime, now he's clearing out of the governor's mansion, right? And he doesn't own a home. He's going to be living with his sister.
Oh, my goodness. I never thought about that.
But clearing out of the governor's mansion, it just came to light. He left his dog.
Oh my God!
At the governor's mansion?
His dog Captain. Yeah, this newspaper published a story going, hey, this
what about
clown
your
abandoned his
dog?
dog. One of his spokespeople is going, no, we're looking to rehome it. Well, why'd you get it in the first place?
Oh my gosh!
So yeah, he's clearing out. He's not taking any responsibility for
not even for his dog.
What he's done. He's walking away with just money dripping everywhere that he really
my gosh.
And he's going to be sleeping on his sister's couch. So
wow.
There you go. Our fearless leaders. We just keep doing stuff like that. Grab your banjos. We're heading down south. I love this story. Alabama man.
I just talked to a dude from Alabama.
Shot by his wife's boyfriend. What?
Must be a different guy.
No.
Wait, wife's boyfriend?
Actually, they ended up shooting each other, the wife's husband and the wife's boyfriend.
Okay.
Shot each other?
Gunfire. According to the Mobile County Sheriff's Office, said the wife told her husband there was an intruder at their Creola home Sunday night. So he armed himself with a gun. The men shot each other. Both went to the hospital.
Oh, my gosh.
It turns out the boyfriend had been secretly living in the home for quite some time.
Oh, my gosh.
How big is this home?
Well, he was kind of ensconced in some secret rooms downstairs.
Oh, my gosh.
And there were, according to the sheriff's department, they really don't know why she told him to shoot him, because during interrogation, in short order, they found out she was far too intoxicated to be interviewed.
Oh, my gosh.
So, yeah, the boyfriend is
That's exciting.
So they do things different down south.
Yeah, that is quite odd.
Let's close it out with a little stroll over to Wall Street. Yesterday's market's not too shabby in the U.S. Up 275,
Nice.
up 247, up
Sweet.
46.65. Now, a couple key stats driving that uptrend: plus 0.42, plus 0.04. Now, the most popular stocks, and maybe you're invested in some of these, saw increases of 4.23%. 3.45% and 2.52%.
Nice.
So all in all, not too shabby.
Not bad at all.
So for Sunny 93.3 News, I'm Dan Farris, where if it's news to me.
I'm Nick from PureCannaCompany.com. We create the purest form of CBD with just 3 ingredients. CBD, as simple as 1, 2, 3. Everything is 100% natural, GMO-free, gluten-free, kosher, and made in the USA. From the soil to the oil, we provide the purest form of CBD. We also keep the prices low, so we can help as many people as possible. Learn more at PureCannaCompany.com. Oils, lotions, bath bombs, and more. Use promo code RADIO to save 10% at PURECANA, PureCannaCompany.com.
Here's your Market Beat Minute for Tuesday, August 24th, 2021. The bulls came raging out of the gate Monday, driving the S&P 500 up more than 1% to set a new all-time high. On the eve of the Fed's Jackson Hole, Wyoming conference, a conference that could change the tone of the market for the second half of the year. There's little expectation the Fed will signal a major policy change, but the commentary from individual members could sway the market sentiment. Also on tap this week is the Fed's favored indicator of consumer-level inflation, the PCE Price Index. The consensus estimate is for consumer-level inflation to rise 0.3% over the past month, 0.1% lower than the previous month, and for year-over-year gains to tame as well. With the Fed leaning more and more towards tapering, a hotter-than-expected number could easily lead the market to believe Fed tapering actions will occur quicker than currently forecast. You can get the inside track from Wall Street's brightest minds delivered directly to your inbox every day at MarketBeatMinute.com.